What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about the spicy early gameplay that just surfaced for Season 3. Definitely stay tuned. But as you guys may have seen earlier this afternoon, Call of Duty did post another Verdansk stories video. This time we got one from Rob Beckett, and they're calling this one the hero we didn't deserve. So they've been posting videos like this over the last couple of days, all of which have different cartoon-style animations. We got one from Legion, one from Javier Hernandez. They'll probably do more over the next few days, but as I've been saying, make sure you guys have those notifications on because things are about to get crazy starting this Monday. We're going to end up seeing the blog post, roadmap, and of course, full gameplay later this week. Cannot wait to break all of that down for you. But as a big reminder, Control Freak just informed me that code Dynamite has been bumped up to save you 12% off any order on the site, including for the brand new Speed Cola Collector's Edition can. Inside, you'll get some thumbsticks and a code for an exclusive in-game weapon charm for those out there that are, of course, major Zombies fans. You're not going to want to miss out on this one, but don't forget, again, code Dynamite can always be used to save you money off any order on their site or on their mobile app. Now, this past week has been pretty exciting when it comes to new details for Season 3, and they didn't stop even on the weekend. So earlier this morning, on a Saturday, Call of Duty did confirm on Twitter that floating loot is back within Warzone. Looks like a bunch of PNGs that kind of threw into this image, unless it is a gameplay shot, which I don't really think so. But I believe this is also a look at floating loot on Verdansk, if I'm not mistaken. Hard to tell exactly which rooftop this could be. Either way, though, I agree with you. Floating loot should have never been removed. It was a staple of Warzone 1 for, what, 3 years in a row? And it's weird to think that people have been asking for this since Al Mazrah. We're talking MW2 Warzone 2.0, and we had to wait until Season 3 of Black Ops 6 to get it back. But I suppose better late than never, and I think it is convenient timing that we're getting OG Verdansk with our 3rd season, so why not bring back all the missing features that haven't been in Warzone since the end of Caldera cycle? But this could, of course, ensure that looting becomes an even smoother process, especially with the clutter, considering all the items that could drop out of your character now with the current iteration of Warzone. But just to remind you, right, when Verdansk does come out with Season 3, we're still in the Black Ops 6 Warzone era. They aren't restoring Warzone 1 servers from years ago. They're not going to make it feel exactly like Modern Warfare 19, but they're simply adding a bunch of nostalgic content into the existing Black Ops 6 Warzone experience. Now, before we continue, I want to let you know about today's sponsor, Aniba, an online marketplace that offers the best deals on digital gift cards, game codes, and even DLC. Users can also earn cash back on select purchases so that they can play more and spend less. If you want to check out Aniba, then click on the special link down below in this video's description or the pinned comment. And thank you to Aniba for sponsoring tonight's video. Now, real quick, we also got this new version of the Warzone Season 3 Keyart because some data miners on Twitter went ahead and posted it. Not sure where they got it from, but I'm sure a better HD version of this is going to get revealed in the next few days. You get a nice wider view of OG Verdansk here. Obviously, classic heli up there, some operator parachuting in. Can't really make out who those characters are, but next to Savati Dumas is Domino, another very classic and tactical character that didn't actually come back in Modern Warfare 2 or 3, so probably be featured in the Battle Pass or maybe a free unlock through an event. Not exactly sure. We've gone over these specific highlighted operators in a recent video already, but in case you guys missed, it looks like Classic Stone from Black Ops Cold War is also coming back in our 3rd season, and you can obviously see the different DLC weapons that we're going to be seeing likely on day 1, the Kilo, the AMAX, and of course the HDR Sniper. Either way, expect a better HD version of this Keyart that will likely be released officially in this week's blog post. Now, I also wanted to remind you guys about the Verdansk merch collection on the Call of Duty online shop, and I get it, some of these items are real expensive. The reason I'm bringing this up, though, is because a few days ago on Treyarch's Instagram, they posted the following. Big shout out to the Rams for stopping by the studio for a sneak preview, and we're all left wondering, what were they playing? Probably Season 3, right? Multiplayer, Warzone, maybe even the Shattered Veil for Zombies. It's definitely not COD 2025, aka Black Ops 7. Typically, the studio invites athletes and celebrities to play the new COD in around June or July, around the time when they end up revealing the next game, so it can't be that. But something I missed was the fact that those athletes from the Rams were wearing this Verdansk hat in the background. So I think it's a given that they were all playing OG Verdansk. I believe a lot of the athletes love Warzone, so that's probably why. And even though Raven and other studios are responsible for bringing Verdansk back, Treyarch, of course, had a build available in their studio. The reason I'm reminding you guys about the Rams playing Verdansk is because of what just surfaced around an hour ago. We got what I'm calling our first look at Verdansk gameplay inside of Season 3. MLB player Juan Soto did post a sneak peek video from his early preview on Instagram. Now, from what we can see in the video, it's only about 2 seconds of footage from this post specifically. I'll go into some other footage in just a second. I believe this is right near the downtown area of Verdansk, and you can see what appears to be, I think that's a Black Ops 6 sniper in his hands. That's probably what that is. The UI is not really changing. I don't think very much is really changing about Black Ops 6 Warzone, apart from what I believe is floating loot, and then of course whatever map changes we end up getting in Verdansk specifically. But they are going to try to make sure that Verdansk does feel as close to home as possible, no pun intended. It's just not going to be Warzone 1 as a one-to-one experience on April the 3rd. But what I would really expect over the next couple of days is a series of other Instagram posts or other social media posts like this one that do feature other snippets of Season 3 of Black Ops 6, as I believe many athletes and teams are being flown to Treyarch Studios or are just traveling in California to go ahead and try out this content a little bit early. Now, it gets better because, as you can also see, we got a nice look at this specific operator skin inside of Season 3, walking through the lobby of what appears to be a Verdansk match. And yeah, if you guys were wondering if that operator skin is pulled from Modern Warfare 2019, you're correct. This is one of the default Coalition operator skins that was never brought back in Modern Warfare 2 or 3, so they're clearly bringing this skin back, probably through the Battle Pass that we'll talk a little bit more soon. And yeah, they're gonna really go for a Milsim type theme in this season, which is great for those out there that are frustrated with some of the licensed crossovers or goofy, wacky skins that we've gotten. Even though those skins sell the best, it's cool to have a break once in a while from that kind of content and to get some more traditional military and tactical type outfits inside of the game. Shout out to Parsa for pointing out that this skin is also available in COD Mobile right now. It's a classic, perfectly fitting for the launch of our 3rd season, and will likely be available right away on April the 3rd. But other social media posts have been floating around, also giving us another sneak peek at whatever this early Season 3 event is. I don't believe there was a capture event for content creators out there, but at the very least, celebrities and athletes are currently playing Verdansk. As it says on this monitor, Call of Duty Warzone 5th anniversary. And we can also get a nice preview of the setups that they're using, the headsets, and some other snippets of gameplay as I'll pause on. Got that Verdansk merch in action, Black Ops 6 PCs. There's that operator again that I showed you guys a couple of seconds ago, and I'm jealous they got to see the Season 3 Battle Pass. I'm assuming they cycled to that tab and got to see everything, and probably got a preview of the DLC weapons, new operators. Let's see what else they got to see here. Again, walking through the lobby. Got our controllers. That's interesting. I don't believe this is the same Mace skin that you can see in the Warzone Season 3 Keyart. And as I went over in a previous video, Mace is rumored to be a playable character inside of Black Ops 6, not just Warzone. Obviously, you can still play as Mace right now in Warzone if you have the operator skin that came out from, I believe, Modern Warfare 2. That's a different skin, though, from what looks like this outfit for Mace. I could be wrong, and maybe it is the same skin after all, but Mace only got one skin in Modern Warfare 2. They carried over to MW3, and it's still usable today inside of Warzone. There is a possibility, though, that in Season 3, we get to play as some Modern Warfare characters inside of Black Ops 6. I think that said Battle Royale trios as well. Yep. So we probably don't have to worry about the squad sizes available day 1 on April the 3rd. I think they'll have all squad sizes available for OG Verdansk. Got to look here at these athletes having a good time. And any more in-game shots? Let's see. Don't think there's anything. Oh, and there we go. There's that shot again from earlier. In case you guys want a different resolution of somebody walking through OG Verdansk there. I'm sure we'll get some other cleaner looks relatively soon. But real quick, Gaming Insider, the Ghost of Hope, did provide us with another gameplay update for OG Verdansk. He said, I know it looks like there's water within the rivers on the tech map, but as far as I know, it's not actually deep enough to swim in. It also just magically stops halfway. Swimming will only be on the bottom area, which was added so people don't insta-die like in Warzone 1 when they touched water. So it looks like unless you want to play towards the hills, park, or the prison, then there's not really going to be an opportunity to go ahead and swim unless, again, you'll get the chance to do so near that river by the quarry or over by the military base. Either way, it shouldn't affect gameplay too much where final zones are ending inside of the water. And like Ghost also mentioned in one of his tweets, it doesn't seem like swimming is going to be all that important, kind of like how it's available on Rebirth, but doesn't really affect any of the gameplay. But like I said before, apart from the Season 3 cinematic cutscene that'll likely give us a flashback to the late 80s with Jason Hudson, I think we'll end up getting a Flythrough trailer similar to this one as you're seeing for Area 99. This premiered during COD Next and gave us a nice HD look of every point of interest. I think we'll probably get something like this for OG Verdansk that'll end up being separate from the full-fledged gameplay trailer that depicts some footage from every game mode, on top of what will end up being some separate marketing for the Season 3 Battle Pass. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long wait for our third season. I get it, some folks are real burnt out of season 2 right now, as we typically see every year with just about every second season. People are always ready for what is about to be a bigger third season of content. I think this season is going to hit real hard for Black Ops 6 and Warzone. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, leave our thoughts down below. This has been dkdynamite. How are you feeling about the return of floating loot, the early gameplay snippets we got from various celebrities' Instagram posts, and also let me know how you're feeling about the return of some Milsim operators inside of our third season. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.